She is a young flirt with a song about love. He is a teenage heartthrob. Throughout Latin America, they're a smash hit, and their uncommon message is...
You can be sexy, but you can say no.
They're telling teen lovers to wait, to put off sex. John Stossel tells what happens when the message calls for more contraceptive clinics in schools, for condoms to be distributed where teenage boys congregate, and teenage girls told about the relative safety of the pill. Now, of course, there are many people who feel that kids just shouldn't be having sex in the first place. But a lot of teens aren't getting that message. That's why we were struck by what John Stossel discovered, not here, but south of the border.
What is this about? Looks like the fall of Saigon. What it really is hundreds of kids beside themselves with excitement because today, at our invitation, their housing project here in Mexico City is being visited by Tatiana and Johnny. Johnny and Tatiana are Latin America's hottest teen stars. And they're hot largely because of one song they've recorded, a song titled When We're Together. In Spanish, just another song about love, lust, and steamy sex, the kind the music industry is known for? No, this is a song with a message. Check out the lyrics.
Cuando cruzamos el parque, caminando unidos, tomados en la mano. Cuando soñamos despiertos, esperando el día de ya no separarnos. Siempre me dices que espere, que no es el momento de darnos todo. Yo sé que tienes razón cuando dices que no. Es que mi corazón me lo está dictando. Cuando nos llegue el momento, podremos amarnos sin poner medidas. Entonces descubriremos las cosas tan bellas que tiene la vida. No quiero que lamentemos el haber vivido una aventura. Verás que tengo razón cuando digo que no, aunque mi corazón se me está quemando. Cuando estemos juntos en primavera.
The message? Though hearts are burning and bodies yearning, it's okay to say no to sex.
Before being a parent, you have to be an adult, physically and mentally, and wait to have children till you're mature enough.
At present, few wait. 2 million unmarried Latin American teenagers will have babies this year. Growth of population here is triple what it is in the U.S. It's in the cities that the problem is the worst. In fact, 2 out of every 3 people in Latin America live in or near the city. And more are streaming in from the countryside all the time. In fact, here in Mexico City, 1,000 new people arrive every day. Arrive to not enough housing, no jobs, poor schools so they can't educate themselves out of this cycle of poverty. More births just makes everything worse. To fight the problem, population agencies have sent bureaucrats with briefcases full of posters, pills, and condoms. They've done this for years, but it doesn't seem to have had much effect. Lecturing the kids hasn't helped either.
You know, when you talk about with one kid and you tell him, don't do this because this is bad, and he's gonna be like, why not? Let me try, you know?
We teenagers are talking to teenagers, because if I see a man in television and say, don't have sex, I go, please.
And even if these teenagers' parents had opinions about family planning, it's not likely that they would discuss them with their children. Do they not talk to their parents about this?
Well, in Latin America, you don't talk so openly about sex. It's like a taboo.
And there's another attitude here that makes not having babies a tough concept to sell. In the United States these days, among teenagers, I think it's often the girls who want sex as much as the boys. In Latin America, however, that is not the case. Here, it's the boys who push for sex. because of the powerful tradition of machismo. This is a fight.
The macho type, they think if they have 12 kids, it's going to be more macho than him that just have 2.
And you're gonna fight this with a song?
We tried.
This whole campaign started in a most unlikely place. This is the Johns Hopkins School of Public Health in Baltimore. Not exactly Motown. But 2 years ago, the U.S. Agency for International Development gave Hopkins money to come up with an innovative approach to fight teenage pregnancy. Project director Patrick Coleman decided the best way to reach kids was through music.
Music is the #1 factor in a young person's life as far as entertainment goes. They listen to it all the time on the radio, they watch television, they go to dances. And what we wanted to do here was to capture part of its entertainment role and use it as an entree for a social message.